my fellow peasants. How you all doing? So we are going to get some character appreciation up in this house. This is a series I've wanted to do for a while, and what character we go on to next is up to you. I wasn't sure where to start, but I figured, hey, in celebration of the latest 15 DLC that got released, today we are delving into the mind of Gladiolus Amicitia. Standing a whopping 6'6" tall, 23, brown hair, amber eyes, and enough muscle mass to bet that is Prompto who is delivering those nightly steroid shots into that gluteolus. All kinds of trembolone into that bootyolus. And let's not forget those tats. The tats. The eagle tat is amazing. Continuing on. Born and raised in a family of Crownsguard who you could probably guess by the name. Guard the King. Until the game's prologue, Parting Ways. Now, Parting Ways, it was a little manuscript, and it actually told us the Crownsguard's new place was going to be to protect the populace, and no longer the king for the first time. The Amicitias, Clarus, Gladiolus, they don't mind. They see protecting the people still as ensuring support for Regis. So there is some next level loyalty with this family, and that's where I want to start. What makes Gladiolus uniquely different from the rest of the main protagonists in 15, and indeed from a lot of Final Fantasy characters in the series? It is that he is a military man, and a pretty damn hardened one at that. He is regimented, he is disciplined, and he has been from his early teen years, and that's what is overlooked about Gladiolus. He is a soldier, and when you look at it like that, it kind of makes sense why he hits Noctis with the whole brutal drill sergeant act. You know, he gets really brutal at times. It's because he is the soldier in the group, the one who is trained to stay focused on the mission despite the losses, such training that would later set him on the path to creating the ultimate cup noodle experience. But it is that military angle that is unique, and why I wanted to start this episode with Gladiolus, despite him actually coming second from last in a recent poll on favourite 15 characters, something I am also to blame for, as I am officially part of the Ignis's Best Waifu Club. But despite that, I still think Gladiolus was such an epic character, and he deserves recognition. Gladiolus, this guy, he has the tenacity to prevent death and the death around him from distracting him from his goals like no other person I've seen. Never once did he linger on Clarus's death in the game, especially even with Gilgamesh. He completely ignores the frightfully low odds of 0.1% of him surviving against Gilgamesh. It's literally 0.1, and he still does it just to become stronger. And this is where we delve deeper into the mind of this sexy, loving, book-loving realist. Behind all that unwavering tough guard act, his insecurity in failing his duty as the Sworn Shield is real, and it forces him to act on his weakness aggressively by taking on Gilgamesh. And that's exactly what Gladiolus does. He automatically responds to grief and fear and insecurity with aggression. It's what he does. He's by no means a perfect dude, and that's what I like, because the day Final Fantasies start developing their characters without flaws, that will be a sad day indeed. I think that's why Gladiolus loses his cool a lot. Something that a lot of people perceived as too harsh or too nasty, but that's probably what made it for me, and what made the final campfire scene all the more profound for me. About the only time that Gladiolus doesn't attack a situation that is tough is here. Not that he doesn't try to at the start, he does. He orders Noctis to just spit it out, and he's kind of got that gruff tone in his voice. But when Noctis actually says it, and not even Gladiolus can keep it together, somebody just hold me already. So I say it loudly and boldly, I think Gladiolus is an epic character with a hell of a lot more going on in that head of his than I think a lot of people give credit for. He's the loyal brother, the honourable soldier, the smooth talker, but somehow he still has enough room in all of that to be good at keeping up his end of the banter.
Damn, this place is hot.
Just take your shirt off.
No way.
What, too embarrassed to show your scrawny body?
Except for that. That's just uncalled for.
Interesting facts about Gladiolus, interesting facts about him, interesting facts about him.
Gladiolus has taken both of his scars for none other than Noctis now. Both of them. It was from Gilgamesh, and the second was defending Noctis from a bully when he was young. During development, Gladiolus' eyes, they were actually narrowed to give him a more intellectual and, quote, sultry appearance. He already has a dope Kai arts. He has existing and upcoming appearances in FF Legends 2, FF Record Keeper, FF Brave Exvius. He's already a card in Mobius, and he's going to be in the upcoming mobile game FF15 A New Empire, which I reserve all judgment for until I see some proper gameplay. His full name literally translates to short sword friendship. Now, I don't know where the short is coming from, but if it's describing his temper, then that's Gladiolus for you. Sometimes he will take it too far. Gladiolus, he is no stranger to letting anger and resentment spill over. Oh.
Don't you think you've heard Iggy enough already?
Sorry.
Whoa, that was low, man. That was fucking low. Weirdly, he's kind of like Lightning in reverse. They're both military figures, but whereas Lightning starts off as the hard-ass bitch and sort of gradually softens up, Gladiolus is pretty much the opposite of that. The tougher that things got in 15, the tougher Gladiolus got himself, towards others. He hardened himself to the hardships of the situations, and ultimately, I think it's something the party absolutely needed at times. So there it is, there's Gladiolus delving into his mind. There's a hell of a lot going on there. A lot of character traits, a lot of character flaws, but a hell of a lot of strength, and that's why I don't believe the bros are dead at the end, like some people do believe when they were facing down the demons. It's because of Gladiolus. He's just too tough. If he took down Gilgamesh, he could certainly take down whatever demons they were facing at the end there. But there it is, Gladiolus Amicitia on a dish. I wish. Who do you guys want to see next? I'm going to be putting a poll over on Facebook, so if you want to learn more about a character, want me to dissect them, break them down, bring some interesting facts out, just hit the Facebook link in the description. Go over, join up on Final Fantasy Peasants. I think there's nearly 4k of us now. Let me know what character should we delve into next time. Until the next video. Kubo!
改めて実感したぜ。カップヌードルはすげえよ。